Hi everyone, our journal page today, and I'm going to use one of my freebies that I posted last week. I've posted three, I think, all kinds of elements that I've done with watercolors. This is just a print, and I've already cut some of the flowers from another print. So I want to use them today, and so you can go to my website, to my freebies section, and print your own or make your own flowers. I'm also going to show how I made this kind of flowers, and you can make your own version. So that's that, and I thought of using these three for my page, but before I'm using them I want to create some kind of background. So we are going to start with the background, and then I will continue to the flowers. So since I started with watercolors, I'm going to do the background also from watercolors. It doesn't have to be. You can use diluted acrylic paint, you can use sprays, you can use distress inks. I'll just show how you are going about it with the distress inks. And you need some kind of non-porous surface to do it upon. It can be this acrylic block, it can be on a piece of acetate, something that a little bit firm, but that you can work on and flip over, and I'll show what I mean. So I'm just smooshing this here. I'm going to spray this to activate, like so, and then I'll just smoosh it on my page. Now I like to do something like this, so I won't have a square print on my page. And it's also good to have a paper towel or any kind of towel at hand, so you can wipe the leftover on your substrate. So I'm going to switch to the watercolors just because that's what I've used for the flowers. But as I said, you can use any kind of other water soluble element. I'm going for a little bit of purple just to go outside the colors that I have. Just having fun with it. Wherever it goes, it goes. Wiping. Let's see. I think I'll take this one. And of course, if you want it lighter in color, you can add water, spraying it and going lighter. So it doesn't have to be this concentrated. I can also go like this, and with the leftover I can also go again. It's just playing with what you have. And if I don't like some kind of puddle, I can also observe it with the paper towel. So this is completely and utterly playing and letting the watercolors do what they are do best. So I'm just cleaning my brush, and I really like how vibrant these two colors are. I want to add more orangey color because I've got an orange and a yellow flowers. So, and I want to overlap here. Okay, not completely sure about it, how it mixed. If you don't want the different colors to react together, just wait till one is dry and then add the next one. I'm not too concerned about it, so I'm not waiting. I'm just Ooh, the yellow just made it better. Okay, so I'm thinking about adding a little bit here. It's just too empty here, so I'm going back to the orange. Another thing is that if you use acetate, sometimes it's a little bit easier to work with because it's flexible, and you can just take a little piece. Let's take a small piece of the acetate. I'll put the orange here, and what's better than using acrylic block, I can dip like this, what I can't do with the acrylic block. Maybe, okay, I really like it. I'm going to wipe this, and I'm thinking that I will just use this and do some splattering. Having fun. That's the whole thing. Okay, I like it. Now I want more splattering from the yellow. Putting it here, and I'm going to reach for a fan brush because a fan brush is doing a splatter better than just a regular brush. Here is the fan brush, water, yellow. Oh yeah, it's a more subtle splatter. Yeah, I like it. Okay, this needs to be completely dry before I continue, so I'll be back. Okay, so this is dry. Now, if when watercolors dry, sometimes they fade. If you don't feel it's vibrant enough, you can go on top and add more until you're satisfied, and again wait for it to dry. I like what I have here. I don't want it to compete with my flowers. It's just the background. I've taken out 3 Distress Inks pads. I've got Barn Door, Spiced Marmalade, and Fossilized Amber, mostly in the same color family, and I want to stamp to add some interest to my background. If you're following my channel, you know how I like text in the background, so I'm taking one this kind of handwritten text, and I'm starting with the Fossilized Amber. I don't, again, this needs to be part of the background. I don't want it to too visible, too I don't know. So I'm just going to print it, and I'm going lightly about it. I just need, I don't even need the whole thing. I don't know how much you can see of it, but it's here. I'm moving on to the orange. I'm stamping quite randomly, and now I'm moving to the red. Yeah, okay. I also took out some other stamp set. Now you don't have to have my own the same stamp set. You can add visual texture to with whatever elements you like. It really, and you can also do them by hand. It's like if I have this stamp, this can be done by hand. You don't need a stamp for it. So also this one, the stamp just makes life easier in this example. Let's see. I don't even need the whole stamp. I'm just going to go around just adding a little bit here and there. Let's see. Again, I don't know how much of it you can see, but it's there and it just adds to the whole, I think. And if you don't like it, you can skip it and just move on to other things. You can also stencil if that's what you want, or a doodle on top, up to you. Okay, so I really like this one, and I think I'll let it be, at least for now. If I later on I feel that something is missing, I can always add. So I've got the three flowers. I want to show you how easy it is to make and do your own variation. You just decide how many petals you want, what the shape should be, you want it to be. It can be from 3 petals or 4 or 5 like I've done. And the only thing I'm doing, you know how I like squiggly line, so each petal is getting like this, and then I just overlapped the petals like so, and here I just created another version. And it can be anything, it doesn't have to be this shape, it can be another altogether. Play with it, create your own flowers if you want to. You see how simple it is. You just need to decide what kind of shape you want for the petals and just do it like this, and overlapping them. The way I color them is very easy because the shapes, it doesn't have to be precise or anything. Of course, I've made them on watercolor paper. Now what I've done is I've colored one petal. Now this is just printer paper, so, and let it dry, and then I continue to another one, not the one next to it because I want this to dry, and done the next one. And only when this was dry and this was dry, I went again like this, so where they overlap, you get like a darker color. Now of course you can go and take another color and add to the mix, again letting the watercolors do their thing and spread and have fun with it. So very simple, but if you don't want to get into this, you can use the free printable that I posted on my website. So I want one here. I think if I want to overlap them or not, maybe just these two. Yeah, okay. I'm starting with this one. I'm going to glue it to my page. Okay, so this one goes here, or maybe a little bit to the right. Okay, and now I need a black marker like I've used here to make the stem. And let's see, I need a piece of paper because most of my black markers, each time that I want to use them, decides to quit on me. Okay, this one is still with us. Okay, and I'm going about it, as you can see, very freehand. I don't really care, and I'm just thinking if I want to add a leaf. Not sure about it. Maybe later. Okay, so, and now I'm going to glue this one. I'm doing each one at a time so I can do the stem without anything being in my way. That's the only reason. And now I can do the stem for this one. I'll probably do something here at the bottom so they won't be floating. Okay. Yeah, this one here. Okay, I really like this. I feel like I need dots here that are more visible. Let's see. I've got this acrylic marker, not this one. Where is the other one? Let's see. Doesn't add much. Maybe if I will just use acrylic paint directly, I'll do it later. I don't want to wait for it to dry. So I really like this, and I want some kind of a frame for my page. And because I really like things going out of frame, what I'm going to do, I don't need this anymore. Again, I'm going with the squiggly line. I think I'll just start here. Just want it to be a little bit off. Yeah, so now I'm going with doing the squiggly line that I really like. What can I say? You can do if you like straight lines. You can do any kind of frame that you want. A frame can be done just by using a ruler and some lines. It can be done with washi tape, can be done with ribbons, all kind of ways to go about it. Yeah, so now I'm just going to continue the stems up to my frame, and thinking about going inside. So I think I'll grab some gel pens just so it would be easier because they have a fine tip. Let's see. Okay, I think I'll go with this green. Just easier. And the added color, the green, just adds to make things interesting, because up till now I kept with the same colors. You can also go with opposite colors. It can be this kind of flowers and all kinds of blue and purple in the background. You can mix and match. You can go all kinds of rainbow with all the 6 colors that in the free printable, and do, as I said, a whole rainbow. I'm still debating if I want some kind of leaf to add or keep it simple like this, because I really like it, so why mess with something that I like? Okay, really like it. I'm debating again about making some, let's see, what's the worst that could happen? Okay, so now just coloring here, and I'm thinking of switching to a acrylic marker just because, so I won't spend the whole day coloring inside with a fine tip. Maybe even changing the color I'll add another green to the mix. Not sure about it. I'm going with it, and whatever happens happens. Okay, another green. Okay, and now that I've done this, I'm kind of wanting to color around with another completely different color. I don't know why. Let's see. Maybe with the green, the same green, or I'm going with this one. Don't know why, I like it. So this is going to take some time to color all around my frame, so I'm going to continue and I'll be back when I'm finished. Okay, so finished the frame. I really like what's going on here. I was kind of tempted to add some more stamping, very subtle ones like with this, but I'm going to leave it as is, and that's it. That's very simple page. Anyone can do it, and I hope you like it. Hope you'll try your hand doing something similar. So thank you for watching, and thank you for leaving me comments down below. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.